Okay, this is Ryan with another Satisfactory tip for you. Let's say you've got, in this case, a little extra rubber, 605,000 rubber sitting around that you don't want to, you don't have anything doing with it here. I mean, you got more than you need. Well, you might want to send it off into a drone port, exporting it somewhere around the world where it can be used. So I've created here a drone port and I've attached a drone and call it Rubber Export 3. And here it's going, ready to be sent somewhere else around the world. But if you're playing with drone ports, you might quickly notice there's a problem. They always need fuel. Pesky, pesky fuel. Well, there's an easy solution for that I'd like to show you. And that is drone port chains. So what I've done here is I've built a drone port chain blueprint, and I've connected it to my fuel source. And this blueprint is going to bring in my chosen fuel source anywhere from around the world to then fuel this drone. In this case, batteries. How it works is there's two drone ports configured. I'll have to add a drone port to the top one because you unfortunately can't add a drone in the blueprint designer, so I have to add that manually myself. And the top one is for exporting, and the bottom one is for importing. So if I go down here, let's call this, let's see, battery intake. We'll call it battery intake 9 since I see we already have a battery intake 8. So this will be battery intake 9. There we go. And let's go down to our most previous battery export blueprint. In this case, we have battery export 9 just sitting around not doing anything. Well, we'll send that here to battery intake 9. So soon, a drone will land here and start exporting batteries. And up here, we'll call this one. We already have a battery export 9, so this one will be battery export 10. I did call them intake and export as opposed to import and export, not because that's a good idea, but because that was what I did the first time and I wanted to be consistent. So, silly me, should have called it import and export, but it is what it is. Now, the advantage of this is by doing it this way, I will always have batteries coming in from the most recent closest port, and if you're building in an order, it makes it simple to do that because now your drones are going to be delivering batteries along the shortest distance possible, rather than bringing them back in always from this giant central location. And by doing it this way, oh, here comes the batteries. You've always got, by keeping import and export separate, your drones will never get stuck. This drone will never be stuck waiting for this drone. So it basically it makes your chain. If you take time to think it through, you'll see that basically it makes your chain of things immune to breaking. If you try to use a single drone port for import and export, sooner or later it gets stuck. So here comes the batteries. There they go. Just got exported. The battery is going to both fuel here. It's going to fuel itself up. It's going to fuel this top blueprint up. There it is. That drone port's now ready to go send batteries somewhere else, or it will be soon. And it's going to fuel things down here. So basically all you have to do is make your fuel type of choice. Again, I've chosen batteries in a central location, and then you can export that fuel type anywhere around the world wherever you need it to fuel your drones up. And if you do it this way, using this drone port chaining, then the distances the drones travel will be significantly less as long as you're chaining the drone ports close together. But even if you're not, it will still work because 200 batteries is quite a lot. So all you have to do then to make this really worthwhile is just build your batteries in a central location. And I recommend for that, of course, a nice healthy storage blueprint to store them all. In my case, I've got a good 400,000 batteries here being produced at roughly 180 per minute. Right here, 180 batteries. So I've got batteries flowing right there into storage, and then out there it can then go out to wherever they're needed. So by building a drone port chain blueprint, I'm able to send my fuel type of choice, in this case batteries, anywhere around the world to any drone port that might want it, essentially allowing me to build drone ports anywhere without having to worry about what fuel they might use. So hopefully that makes sense. Hopefully that helps out. Hope you enjoyed this tip and have a great day.